Your secretary wants you to call. You have messages.
Thank you, Ernie.
You're welcome.
And there he was this morning, John, drooling on the brothers Karamazov. Now, surely you're not going to try to tell me that that is coincidence.
No doubt about it, Stan. The kid has taste.
And an unquenchable thirst for education, which must be encouraged, especially in this very impressionable first year of life.
Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Oh, you should see that day out there today. It is so clear and so crisp. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I picked these flowers myself early this morning. They should be picked early in the morning or late at night. There. Now, isn't that better? Daisies and irises. When I was a girl, I always loved daisies and irises. I would have brought ranunculus, but my garden isn't doing too well this year. I don't know why. Of course, Herbert promised that he would separate my bulbs in the spring. The naughty boy keeps putting it off. Is that just like a man? Well, I do the best I can, but flowers are so temperamental. They take constant attention and care. And who has the time? I mean, I certainly don't, what with this and that. Well, now, how are you today, Mr. Gimble? My, Mr. Gimble, that cough is getting worse. The only worst one I ever heard belonged to Mrs. Graham, and she died.
Any calls for me?
You're late, Stan.
Register. What are you doing here?
I'm just checking on an outpatient of mine. What's this?
Books.
Tolstoy? Chaucer? Voltaire? What are you, going back to school?
Don't be ridiculous. Those are for little Stan.
Little Stan? Whatever happened to the little engine that could?
Typical, typical.
Doc! Hey, Doc, over here.
What do we got?
Abdominal pains.
He's with me. He's mine.
Is your son?
No. I'm Mark Petrie from County Social Services. Matthew here was with a group of ours on their way to the circus when this happened.
Take it easy.
He's been like this for a while. I mean, I didn't think anything of it. You know how kids are with stomach aches and all.
Yeah. He's got tenderness, distended abdomen. Matthew, is it?
Yeah, Matthew Riley.
Okay, Matthew, we're going to take you into that room down there and see what this is all about, okay?
Nothing to be afraid of.
Take him room 2.
Nothing to be afraid of, right?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's get a pediatrician down here, okay? Who's on call?
Hey, kids! What time is it?
Time for Dr. Day!
Right! And who's gonna make a complete idiot of himself?
You are!
Right again! All right, stop this laughing, stop this kidding around. It's very serious business. We're practicing medicine here.
Hello, Wendy. It's time to take your temperature. You will open the mouth, please. Let's see. Where is the thermometer? Oh, here it is. You will open wide. Now we place this under your tongue.
Oh, du Lieber! Look what she does to my thermometer!
WBC is up. His temp's elevated. I thought you'd want to take a look.
He's really a doctor?
Can't you tell a doctor when you see one? So they tell me you were on your way to the circus, right?
He's got a possible mass in the epigastrium in the right upper quadrant. It's going to have to be explored.
So your stomach's hurting you, huh? Tell you what, you better tell your mother and your father that you're gonna have to hang up your 6 guns for a while, partner. What?
County.
I don't have folks.
Well, Riley, you got me. Oh, I know, I'm just a bunny rabbit. But we're very friendly. And I tell you what's gonna happen. This guy wants to look inside you, under your skin. He's gonna poke around so he can find out why your stomach hurts, okay?
An operation?
Told you this kid was a fast one.
Is this going to hurt?
No, you're gonna sleep right through it.
Yeah, and I'll be there to make sure he does a good job.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay, I'll get someone on it right away.
Just $10, Ernie. How can you go wrong?
The same way I always go wrong by lending you money in the first place.
Morning.
Morning.
Gloria.
No. What are they doing with Mr. Gimble? I thought he was due for surgery tomorrow.
He is. They're just transferring him to another room.
Again?
Mrs. Shoup, 4th floor. I'll ring. What do you mean again?
Well, I just mean they've transferred more people out of that room than I can count. I can't seem to keep anybody in there more than a day. I don't get it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who's that lady?
I don't know. I saw her yesterday. Oh, I think she's going to visit Mr. Gimble. Gloria, Jackpot.
Yo.
Would you catch that lady going into 412? Tell her Mr. Gimble has been transferred upstairs to 531.
531.
Thank you.
Check. Hello.
Hello.
I have been sent here to tell you that Mr. Gimble has been transferred upstairs. He's in room 531.
Oh, isn't that nice?
So if you want to see him, you have to go up to 531.
Well, I'm not here for Mr. Gimble. I'm here for Herbert,
Herbert?
my husband.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't think we have any patients scheduled in this room right now.
Nonsense. This is Herbert's room.
But
You just run along, young man. I'll be fine. Oh, there you are. I have been waiting for you. Where have you been? Do you know how long, Herbert, I waited for you yesterday? 3 hours. Now, I cannot wait for you forever. Herbert, I have other things to do with my day than stand around and wait for you.
You sure there isn't any history of a child talking at his age?
Well, not that I know of.
I'm sure little Stanley's trying to tell us something.
Well, maybe, but Zerger doesn't sound like the start of something big.
Looks like we've rescued you from the attack of the babbling father.
I like kids.
Where do you see little Stanley?
Keep hearing. So, how's it going with our boy Matthew? You gonna get him to the circus on time? Come on, fellas, don't look so grim.
We found an extensive mass. It's bulky, wrapped around the kidney. It's also invading the liver.
We got the report back from pathology on the frozen section. It's like Burkitt's lymphoma.
Oh, that's terrible. How old is he?
He's 7. He's only 7.
It's a fast-growing tumor, Dave. You better start him on the chemotherapy right away.
I mean, she was actually talking to the guy.
Sure it was a guy?
Maybe he was in the hall.
Do you believe me or not?
Yes, I'm still
I'm
here.
not sure.
I mean, she was talking to thin air. Nothing.
did?
She was
When?
carrying on this conversation
And?
back and forth.
Are you
What
sure?
did he say?
He didn't say
Okay,
anything.
okay, thank you.
How could he say anything? He wasn't there. Very funny.
Not so very funny. And you weren't too far off. Mr. Pearl was a patient in this hospital last year. Renal failure. And?
Goodbye now.
Bye.
And he died in room
412.
That wasn't so bad, was it? How about this afternoon we finish that jigsaw puzzle, huh?
He has an IBP and that ultrasound this afternoon.
Oh, right. The old ultrasound. It's nothing. Just a glorified X-ray.
Why am I getting so many x-rays?
Because you're such a special patient. Come on, level with him, Gonzo. They keep forgetting to put the film in the camera. It's our way of seeing inside your body so that we can monitor you. Come on, he's not interested in all this technical stuff. Hey, where's your color? Yeah, show Gonzo your coloring book.
Yes, you're good.
Good. The kid's a great artist.
If I could have gone, I would have known what colors to use.
Then we better get this artist to the circus. What are we waiting for?
Mean it?
Sure, I mean it. What do you think, we're a bunch of amateurs here? You want to go to the circus? Then that's what you're going to do. Wait a minute. I'm having a vision. You're not just going to go to the circus. You're going to be in the circus. What do you think of that?
Even if I want to be a clown?
A clown, huh? Sure. Even if you want to be a clown. Okay. You just tell me if it hurts. There you go. You take care of him. He's VIC. Very important clown. All right. See you later, partner.
Dave? Dave? You saw the x-rays and the ultrasound. That mass is getting larger. You told him about the chemotherapy.
Yeah, well.
You don't want it to come as a complete surprise to him, do you? He's got to know what to expect.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to know what to expect because he's gonna be fine. See, he's gonna be fine. I'm gonna see to it.
Flashcards? You going back to school, Stan?
They're not for me, they're for little Stanley.
Little Stanley? Don't you think it's a little soon for geometry?
That shows how little you know, Jackson. An infant's mind is a fertile field that must be plowed. I owe it to little Stanley to plant every seed possible.
He is not a farm, Stan. He is a baby.
But he's a very special baby. He's a riverside. Nebuchadnezzar II, Babylonian king, 605, 562 BC. Ha
Oh, boy. Little Stanley's gonna have hours of fun with those.
Paraguay. What's the capital of Paraguay?
Mrs. Pearl,
Yes?
I'm Dr. McIntyre.
Dr. McIntyre. Oh, Herbert speaks so highly of you.
He does?
Yes, my husband, Herbert.
Yes, I remember. I happen to have your husband's file here with me.
Herbert's file?
Yes, he admitted, June 28th of last year.
That's right.
We did a gastrectomy.
I remember.
Our records show Mrs. Pearl, our records show your husband passed away, renal and heart failure.
Oh, that. It's just a technicality. Herbert was always one for bending the rules a little.
Then you, realize he's dead.
I suppose he's dead in one sense of the word, but that doesn't mean anything to Herbert. This is Herbert's room. Well, it's his home now, really. He loves it here. All the activity and the hustle and the bustle, meeting new doctors and nurses. He meets someone new every day.
Mrs. Pearl, would you do me a favor?
Certainly.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Dr. Sandler. I'd like you to talk to him.
I know who he is. He's a psychiatrist. Doctor, I am not an eccentric. Just because one can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
No, It doesn't.
And Herbert does exist. Oh, maybe not in the same way, but I'm still Herbert's wife. And he is not going to let any obstacle like dying come between us.
Dr. Gates.
Hi. Want an apple?
No, no, thank you. I just wanted you to know how much I appreciate what you've done. You and Dr. Galston, what you've done for Matthew.
I wish we could do more.
Well, I understand these things take a little time. But Matthew's going to be fine, right? I mean, he's going to be okay, isn't he?
He has a fast-growing kind of tumor. It's called Burkitt's lymphoma.
What are you saying? Cancer?
We've started him on full-dose chemotherapy. Gonna keep our fingers crossed.
You mean it's that bad?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't he tell me?
Dr. Gelstein?
Yeah, Galsting. I just saw him this morning. I mean, why wasn't he straight with me?
I am being straight with you, man. Nothing's gonna happen to that kid as long as I'm around.
How do you propose to stop it? That tumor's still growing. You can't just pretend it's not there.
Come on, he's 7 years old.
Yeah, it's a damn jip, but you're not gonna help by denying it.
Forgive me, I'm new to this. I find it difficult to just roll with the punches when some 7-year-old kid's gonna buy the farm.
Hey, I'm not saying that. And I'm not telling you to tell him that either. But you gotta tell him something. Tell him he's not gonna be feeling so good, that the chemotherapy may make him sick to his stomach, that it may...
He's counting on me to make him feel better.
He's counting on you to be his doctor. Now give him hope, peace of mind, something to hang on to, but you tell him. Either you do or I do. Which is it gonna be?
Hello, children.
Hi, Paul. Hey, that's very nice. Hello, Mr. Leonardo da Vinci. What you got there? Hey, this is not bad. Oh, sure, not bad at all.
It's okay. I can do better.
I think it's very good. Traces of early primitivism, I'd say. Okay, now tell me what that is.
What does it look like?
How does it look like? Self-portrait.
You can have it.
I don't know. I don't think you should be giving away your work like this. I mean, you're an artist. This is your livelihood. I tell you what. To pay you back, I'll take you on a super-duper splendiferous red carpet tour of Memorial Hospital.
Maybe later.
Come on, what's the matter?
Am I gonna die?
Where'd you get an idea like that? Hey, no, you're a kid. Kids don't die. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay.
I just don't feel okay.
Yeah, I know. Let me try to explain it told you about the big lump that's in your stomach?
Yeah?
Now, what we gotta do is we gotta find a way to get that bum out of there. And I'm gonna need your help on this. Okay? We gotta really work together on this one. That's why you gotta feel good about yourself and you gotta get strong. So you and me, we can beat him. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Dave, you gonna punch him out like Superman?
I'm not Superman, Matthew. I'm just a doctor.
You forgot.
Angiogram up?
Yes,
How are the latest blood gases?
they're posted.
We're running a little late. Gates should be scrubbed by now if he's taking the veins.
You're not working with Gates.
I thought he was scheduled.
Yes, he shifted with Titus. Dr. Titus is assisting you today.
Oh, no. 5 hours in there with Titus listening to the grinding of his teeth.
Well, it was either him or Werner, and I know how you hate his humming.
Almost as much as I hate a certain overzealous young doctor switching schedules on me. Where the hell is he, anyway?
Hi there.
Hey, guys, I bet you wonder how I do this, huh?
Oh. Where's Dr. Dave?
Well, he couldn't make it to work today, so I'm helping him.
For how long?
Oh, I'm just filling in. Hey, I thought it might be fun if we just, Oh, well. Hey, Matthew. Where's your coloring book? Ah. How about you and me do one of these together? What do you say? Your stomach hurt? You know, there's a lot of people that are going to help you fight that pain. Did you know that they're making a special diet just for you?
Isn't Dr. Dave coming to see me?
Of course he is. I just thought I'd examine you today, that's all.
He hasn't been here for 3 whole days.
Yeah. Well, he's been sick, too.
Not real sick.
No. No, just a little under the weather. Cold or something, that's all.
When will he be here?
Soon. Real soon.
Then he'll be here in time to see me in the circus?
Yeah. He's gonna be just fine. Really.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. She heard whispers and woke up to find a tall figure standing over her.
Is that woman, Mrs. Pearl. She's brainwashing everyone.
Well, they're transferring another patient up here from orthopedics. Maybe this one will take. Better make sure the room's ready.
And cleared of ghosts. Herbert?
All right, let's push the ampicillin. 500 milligrams every 4 hours. And get some blood cultures and repeat the chest x-rays. And let me know when the CBC is back.
Ah, well, if it isn't the elusive Dr. Gates.
Hi, Trap. Can you hold the elevator, please?
Just hold on. Never mind. There'll be more elevators to catch.
Well,
I
I'm
want to talk
kinda
to you.
late.
Yes, well, I'm sure you are. What with the tonsillectomies, the chickenpox, and the measles, you're keeping pediatrics going.
Yeah, I'm carrying 2 loads.
Correction, you are carrying 1 load. Gelstein's, not yours. How long do you think you can keep this up?
Just a couple days.
Yeah, well, it's been 3 days and 5 surgeries that I've had to juggle around you. And if you keep it up, I'm going to be looking for a new thoracic surgeon.
Look, Trap, he's having a really rough time.
Oh, well, then get your priorities straight. You are the surgeon, he is the pediatrician. If he is sick, then let him call in a colleague in the same field.
Well, I'm not sure. That's what it is.
Well, you better make sure, because if I find out that he's fiddling around, tying you up, tying up my surgery, then I'm going to have you both on the jumping block.
I'm way ahead of you, actually, Trap. Listen, I was just on my way to see him when I was accosted by this really pushy chief of surgery. But thanks for the talk. I mean, if I hadn't already decided what to do, I'm sure that it probably would have turned me around. Thanks.
Pushy chief of surgery.
Dave.
Guns. Hi.
The door was unlocked.
Oh, I didn't
Nobody
hear.
answered.
Come in, sit down. I'm sorry, Sorry, the place is a bit of a mess.
It's all right.
Want a beer?
No. No, thanks.
Darn. Could ease the cans from a pyramid here.
I think it's about time you came back to work.
Well, I've been a little under the weather. Maybe tomorrow.
You said that 2 days ago.
Best laid plans. Soon.
When? When Matthew's gone?
You know what condition he's in. You just gonna desert him? How do you tell a kid he's about to experience the thrills and spills of chemotherapy? I can't.
We've all been there.
I haven't. Never lost a patient. Yeah. I'm the miracle man. I'm gonna save the world. And human suffering. I can't pull it out of my hat this time, though. If you can pull the self-pity out of your ears long enough to listen, I'd like to remind you that Matthew doesn't want a miracle. He just wants you there.
Why? I can't help him. When I look at him, all I think about is what I can't do. Hell, I can't even give him his corny little wish.
That just shows me how little imagination you really have. All you can think about is what you can't do. You know, it's funny. Matthew's the one that's dying. But all he wants to know is when you're gonna get better.
Good morning, Benson. A little higher, a little higher. Lots of energy, keep the energy up. And in the center ring, the daring, the amazing, the stupendous.
Oh,
The problems, Claudine?
No, we're just swinging around up here having a good time. With genius down there taking 10 minutes with the intro, I'll be halfway through the act before I even get a key light.
Pick it up a little, Howard. But Joe, come on, tempo. We were running long last night. All right, keep the pace.
Excuse me. You Mr. Egan?
Yeah?
I'm Gonzo Gates. Nice to meet you.
Gonzo. Clown, huh? Sorry, buddy, we're full up on acts right now. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's not for me. It's not that. I'm a doctor at San Francisco Memorial Hospital.
Joe, Denver's on the line.
Yeah, be right there.
See, I have this problem, and I hate to bother you, but you're really the only one that can help me. There's this little boy.
Yeah, and he wants to be in the circus.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because the whole world wants to be in the circus. I must get 100 applications every year. Someone's father, Daddy Warbucks, wants his kid to get a taste of the big time. Sorry.
Sorry. No, wait a minute.
Now look. We're not an agency for precocious kids, and we're not a playground either.
I'm not asking that. All I want...
Joe, come on, Denver!
Yeah.
Hey, hang on a second.
Hey, now look around. What do you see? Professionals practicing split-second timing, split-second performances. There's no circus in there, you know. It's a business, and we play it by business rules. Child labor laws, employment compensation, pension plans, health and welfare, and insurance.
Joe!
Coming!
Look, I'll cover the expenses. Okay, we just want to get the kid up there with the clowns.
There's a union for that, you know.
Okay, union dues, insurance, whatever, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
Mr. Egan, he's 7 years old. He's sick. He's dying. All he's been given up till now are a lot of promises. We just want to make one of them come true. That's all. Gloria! Hang on, you gotta do me a favor. Take these, and how are you with grease paint?
Why?
Matthew Riley, we gotta get him dressed fast. He's going to the circus.
Gonzo.
Actually, he's not just going, he's gonna... What?
You haven't heard.
Heard what? What's going on? What is it?
I've just been with the Riley boy. Mass is enlarging despite the chemotherapy. White blood count's dropping out. It doesn't look good.
I have no more time for you, Gates. Will you excuse me?
One performance, Arnold. That's all I'm asking.
No.
Look, I've already talked to the manager. He's willing to delay the tour by a day and play right here in our parking lot.
I don't know what you've been hearing for the last 10 minutes, but the answer is still no.
One night, Arnold. One lousy night.
Obviously, you don't understand the problems. There are zoning regulations, fire regulations, permits.
They can be arranged. Look, the kid is too sick to go to the circus. We're going to have to bring it here.
This is a hospital, not Six Flags. I mean, critical care patients. Families of critical care patients. How's it going to look to them?
It might do them some good. You ever think of that? Look, they're not even going to know it's here. This is for one patient, Arnold. It's a dream come true for a little boy who doesn't have much time.
I'd like to help you, Gates, but my hands are tied. Now, there's going to be no circus or any other dream come true in our parking lot, and that's final.
Okay. Then it won't be in the parking lot.
Finally, after all this time.
Well, you've shown some real progress these last few days, Herbert. There's no need to keep you here any longer.
Oh, it'll be so good to have you home again.
We'll all rest a little better once he's home.
Oh, goodbye, Mrs. Pearl. Mr. Pearl.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Goodbye now.
Bye-bye. Excuse me, Mr. Pearl, are you leaving?
Oh, yes, Dr. Jackson said there's no reason for him to stay here.
Oh, good. You take care now.
We will. Goodbye now.
Bye. Bye, Mr. Pearl. Bye. Good thinking. All clear.
Let's meet the newest member of our show, Matthew Riley.
on now, stop that. Stop. Will you quit that? You're getting hairs all over my coat. EJ will have a fit. Come on now, Tara. Yes, you're very pretty, but please don't be difficult. No, don't do that, Tara. Stop that now. All right, come on, here we go. There we go. That's a good girl.
Stanley!
Hi, Arnold.
Where'd you get that elephant?
What elephant?
Oh, John. Something's going on inside this hospital. I can smell it. What's that noise?
What noise?
You may think it's funny, John, but I happen to know that circus animals are being sneaked into this hospital.
Well, so what, Arnie? We've had animals in the hospital before. There was the horse in the parking lot, the pelican in emergency, the dog in OR.
I don't remember dog in the OR.
You don't remember? Well, it just goes to show you how tightly my lips were sealed. Just think if word got out. Imagine what it would do to your career.
Can you believe this? We're busting our butts, and the kid's falling asleep.
Let's get him to pediatrics ICU. I'll handle it. Come on, Matt. It's Dave. You hang in there, okay? Let's go.
Dr. Dave? Matthew isn't coming back, is he?
No, he's not coming back.
Anybody know what time it is?
Time for Dr. Dave?
Time for Dr. Dave?
Time for Dr. Dave?
And who's gonna make a complete fool of himself?
You are.
Right. Excuse me. I fail to understand what you find so amusing. I better check my patient out. This man has been slugged by an orangutan. No doubt about it. I mean, well, I don't know why you're laughing. Do you know how painful it is to be hit by an orangutan?